Okay, let's get started. Here's some items you'll need to make these cute little puppets. You'll need paper and pens and some cardboard to create the patterns. You're going to need some duct tape, and you're going to need a crazy looking sock. You'll use a hot glue gun, fabric scissors, yarn, and then some cute little pom-poms for the face and maybe some googly eyes. And then, as you can see up at the top right, 2 different colors of felt that we use for the mouth and the inside of the mouth. Now I'm using this plastic cup to create the oval type shape for the top of the head of the sock and the bottom of the head. So we're going to cut out 2 pieces by tracing around this cup. Now we're going to use the same pattern to cut out 2 pieces from the cardboard. The cardboard pieces will be used to make the little flappable mouth. The paper is going to be used as our pattern to cut out the felt for the inside of the mouth. Now we're going to make sure that the flappable part of the mouth is a little bit more durable by applying a couple of pieces of duct tape to that center part. Put them together. Okay, now we're going to cut the sock by putting it where the heel is pointing upwards toward the ceiling. We're going to cut off the tip of the toe right here. And then we're going to use our little paper pattern to place it on the front so that we can make sure we cut the slits down the sides. Ending at where the mouthpiece ends. So just take the scissors and cut down the sides and end it right where that pattern piece ends. Now we're going to start gluing the cardboard piece, the flap, onto the sock by placing the hot glue on the cardboard piece and then just gently folding over the piece onto the cardboard. I just do a little bit at a time, working my way around. And we'll have a little bit of excess sock there that we can trim off in a few minutes. Now we're doing the other side, same thing. You just want to make sure that you have all of it secured down. Sometimes some of these socks, especially these really fuzzy ones, can be a little flimsy, so if you have a little tear, you'll have to glue that down as well. So there we have the flap. So I'm trimming off a little bit of it. It's too bulky. Now we're ready to start cutting out the felt that I've chosen for the inside of the mouth. Now really here, you've got the 2 pieces. I prefer to tape them together and then trace around that pattern. That's why we had the paper pieces. That's our pattern for the inside of the mouth. So just trace that and cut it out. And now we're just going to glue the felt piece onto the flap here by going around with the hot glue gun. To create a bit of a tonsil look in the back of the throat, we're just going to cut out a little heart and glue that onto the back and the center of that mouthpiece. It's time to create the eyes. So we take the little pom-poms, the 2 orange pom-poms, and we're going to use the hot glue to glue them onto the top of the head. And then we use the little googly eyes on top of that. I like to put them kind of to the front there, just using the hot glue. Now we glue the nose on, same thing, hot glue, and then just place it on there. make the hair, I just use whatever kind of yarn I want to use, and I take a piece of cardboard and cut out about a 4-inch piece to use to wrap the yarn around. We're going to wrap that yarn around that piece of cardboard quite a bit, just depending on how much hair you want your little puppet to have. So I did it several times, as you can see. Now we're just going to cut another piece of the yarn to tie all of this bunch together. So gently take it off the cardboard, keep it in that circle shape. And then we're going to take that extra piece of yarn and tie it in the middle to keep it all together. You want to tie it pretty tight. Now we're going to take the scissors and cut through all of those loops. And we're going to do both sides like that. Sometimes some of the loops kind of escape that cutting, so we have to go in and cut them separately. See, there's a couple. Then I just kind of trim it up a little bit and then find the bottom of it again and apply a generous amount of hot glue. And then place it right behind the eyes. I decided this one needed some ears, so I just took some yellow felt and I just kind of crudely cut out a pattern for some ears. So I cut 2, of course. And now to glue them on, down at the bottom I have a little bit of a straighter piece here, and I fold 2 pieces together and glue it with the dot of hot glue. And then I flatten that end piece out to make it easier to glue on. So add some hot glue, find the place where you want to put it, and then just glue it down. These puppets turn out so cute, and you could do so many different things to make them individual.